As any service member will tell you, traveling off base in Afghanistan has inherent risks, whether traveling on foot or even in the most armored vehicle. These are risks that the combat drive team in Kabul are all too familiar with, but face on a daily basis. With a job of ferrying personnel throughout the city, performance under pressure is a job must.
We know that at least in our area here, it's one of the more dangerous jobs, but the drive team members really thrive on that. They want to get out and do things that are on the edge. It's a great job, it really is.
You never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to run into or what you're going to run into. And you can't let yourself get, scared and stuff like that, because then it's just going to put you in a bad situation.
There are several major military operating facilities in the Kabul area, all of which rely on one another for support. And for many personnel in the Kabul area, the drive team is the only means of going back and forth. For the drive team, that means up to 35 missions a day and roughly as many as 150 passengers. So before even getting behind the wheel and taking responsibility for so many people, these drivers go through a mandatory training and screening process.
It's 1 week of sitting in the TC seat, passenger seat in the front. You spend that week learning the routes, getting familiar with the brief, how to read the intelligence reports, how to read grid coordinates, as well as understanding checkpoints. And that second week you're actually put into the driver's seat where you're driving the routes that you spent the previous week learning. And then at the end of that you're given a certification practical exam by one of our certifiers on the drive team.
And not everybody makes it through the drive team. We make sure that anybody that goes through our course, if they're not up to it, they're not going to drive.
While you may not find any member of this team in a situation room meeting, coordinating the takedown of enemies of the state, their service provides the logistical means to make it happen. In Kabul, I'm Petty Officer Cody Hitson.